Okay. G'day viewers, Ivan here from Peak Offroad Equipment, Wetherill Park, Sydney, Australia, and welcome to the workshop. Now, if you're one of the guys who have bought an AX tent and run through and put their gas struts on like this, like the last video you've seen, and it won't go on, you may need to compress your gas struts. Pretty simple. You've got to be compressed. This from here to here to stay there, David. This from here to here is like this. No way you're going to bend the tent open to finish that job up. You have to compress the gas strut. Hey, it happens. It will happen more and more on the TXs. They need a lot more compression, and it's a bigger tent, and it just need to be compressed. So what you're here today is to have a look how to compress this with tools from home. I'll show you how we do it with our tool set up here, but I'll also show you a way you can do it at home with you and a mate or a missus. Probably not the missus, you might want to get a divorce after you argue, so probably not the missus. Get your mate, have some beers afterward when you're done. All right, let's get started. Right, we're back to the workbench. As you've seen on the previous video, we are now to compressing gas struts. Now, at home, you do not have a lot of tools to do it. Now, these are 600 or 650 Newton meters. The ones, the smaller ones, this one's 650 Newton meters. Now, you ain't gonna do it. Doesn't matter if you're world champion of whatever, you ain't gonna compress these by hand. Pretty damn simple. What you need to do is to run a strap around it. Right, we'll go through the different straps firstly. There's two different types. Most people have these at home. There's a ratchet strap, right? There's one of these. These are useless. They will not hold 650. Just won't happen, all right? You'll need something like this, or you may want to tie a knot in this and try and work out a better knot method. Right, so let's get the useless strap first, and I'm going to show you very simple. If you just want to step back, Dave, right? So for instance sake, we'll get the useless strap first. I'll just get it round, just real quickly. Sorry, I should have prepared this. Because we're not a professional organisation, we just don't do that. We fly, what is it? Just send it. Everyone say thank you. Hello to Dave. Dave's here on a Saturday, on a sweltering day, no fans on. Everything's closed up, and doing a video on how to do this. Right, so basically, I'm going to get this. This is not the right one to use, so don't use this one. Okay. I'll run this around. This one won't hold, but it'll do for my. It's already too hard, David. It's already too hard. Right out. Okay, we're good. Right. So we've got to this part. Dave, can everyone see that? Everyone can see this? Nice, easy. We've got this part. Well, there's still, if it's here, this is still not going to make it. So how am I going to compress this strut at home? Well, most people that do this sort of business have a bull bar, go to your local neighbour, take one of these out of his roof, whatever you need to do to make that happen. And very simple operation. Oh yeah, they'll do. I'll try and do this so people can see. Right, probably a little bit further in, give me more. Now, normally two people will be doing this. I don't have David on the camera and me here, but the gist of it is, right? So what I'm going to do is going to put a bit of effort on this. Down. Here we go. Right, can I? Right. I couldn't do it by myself. What I would do there is just hold it straight while the second person tightens up the strap. You can hold it all day with a long lever. One of the great remarks, give me a lever and I'll move the world. That is how you do it. Like this, you put your strap around it, right? Put your strap around it, have it straighter, and it's very simple. Put a bit of force on it, and here we go. I could have nearly done it, but I'm trying to look at the camera as well. Very simple. super simple. For those guys who are doing it a lot, I'm going to put this one away. Let me come back to you in 1 minute and I'm going to set up how we do it here. Okay, we're out to the section where you're a workshop and you're going to do a few of these gas struts. Not only the Bush Company, whatever. Gas struts are getting stronger and stronger to hold more and more stuff up, and you need to hold it down. So what we've got here is a jig. Guys, it's a piece of timber. If you see this, just a piece of timber. What we do is we've got a timber board. So we screw this onto the board. Right, here's your gas strut. Now, like the big timber, we have a small piece of timber. As you can see, this one's been used a few times, as you can see. It's nearly ready. What the gist of it is we're going to put this here. And as you can see here, we've done this a few times on some of the harder ones. We'll put it here, and then we're just gonna bring the gas strut down, like that. Right, so that's how easy that is. So what we have is a piece of strapping. Now this is a cloth strapping. We put this in here. We put this on this end, just nicely. If you watch this, David, can everyone see that? I'm basically semi-tightening these up, right? Make sure that these are clear, like so. This strap's getting a bit worn and used. Right, I'm basically ready to go. So this is a one-man job. This hole is gonna last me. We should be able to use this one. Yeah, I think we can use this one. Or maybe, no, we'll probably use this one. All right, let's go. So I'm just holding this thing up. Better get me tool. Rightio, let's go. Let's put this one on. So put that in. Let's give it a crank. Cranking. Right, that's enough. And we screw this one down. If it wasn't magnetic, we'll be good. Left hand. Right, we're on. Now you can see what we've done. If you look from up here, Dave, people would be pretty interested. So now we've compressed it probably this much, which is, 40, 50 mil. We then just tighten these up as best as we can. Now what we're going to do is under control. If you watch this, Dave, just keep an eye on here. This is interesting for everyone else. And we are done. So now, let's go to the other side, Dave, and put this gas strut on. Rightio, gas strut goes upside down. And look, we're too short. What are we going to do? Ivan's friend David, can you pull this down, please? Forklift. Ivan's mate David has just brought the tent down and is lifting it up. And that's how easy it is. Now with the other method with the piece of timber, it is the same process, but you need two people to do it. Someone has to tighten it up while you compress it. You don't need to compress it from here to here. You don't need to do that. We only needed a little bit. In this case, 40, 50 mil. 4 fingers, 3 fingers. 3 fingers is 60 mil. That's all you need to do. And so now, that's on. And to get rid of it off here, just bring, David, can you hold this down as well and hold the camera down here? So get us both a shot. Here we go. There it goes. You see, it just fell off as soon as you compressed it. Now this tent was held up by one gas strut. So the other side had already had the gas strut on with the previous video, just to pop them up with because it's an AX27. And now, just stay there, David. Our little spring clips. Again, if you have a look here close, Dave, we're going to just run that in. See how it's popped out the top? And here down the bottom again. There's a hole here and a hole at the bottom. Push it through. Marvellous, marvellous. See how I'm sweating for you guys. Yes, you want to see me suffer. All right, let's finish it up there. Rightio guys, the stick of truth. This is the one that you put underneath something and to press it down. The other method is with the jig. As you can see there, the jig is pretty straightforward. It'll take you a little time to make it up yourself, but if you're a workshop doing gas struts all the time, we do gas struts from very small to 650 Newton meters. Actually, 800 Newton meters is the biggest ones we do on some of the canopy campers. So they're much longer. There's no way by hand you're going to do that. So you and your mate reiterate, open the tent, get your stuff out, put the balls on, like shown in the previous video, and then with the AX you can just pop them on. With the TX and the DX, TX got 4 struts, so it's times 4. Some of them will be short, some will be easy to get on. The compression method does not change. You do not need to compress it 1,000,000, just enough, right? The further you go down, the looser the strap gets. So you and the missus get together and try and not have an argument and just hold it for you and you'll be done. All right, thank you guys for this. This is an instructional video. This saves me a lot of time when people pick up their tents. The tents are awesome. We have hardly any to no warranty issues. They've been out there for a fair while now. Really pleased with them. It's pretty easy to set it all up, and there's plenty of videos on the main channel, Peak Off-Road Equipment, for how this is fitted to other cars. All right, here you guys, enjoy. Congratulations on your purchase of a new Bush Company product. They're a wonderful company, and I'm happy to do this video for them. See you guys, and thank you for Dave, the four-wheel drive DNA. Cheers guys, out of here. Oh mate, I am sweating. I've really poured my heart and soul in that one. Yeah, you didn't bring any beer, did you?